Testing, testing. Am I on here? Let's see. Testing, testing. Yep. Am I on here? There it is. There it is. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Southside Boxing. Let's talk boxing. Shout out to the whole LDBC, baby. If you're not subscribed to the Smoke City Mobcast, go subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast. This is where the LDBC gets together every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to discuss the current state of boxing. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Southside Boxing 601. Also tuned in to Black Fight Fan TV's channel Monday through Friday, 8:30, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time for Trill Boxing Talk. That's where him and the big homie 78 get together to discuss the state of boxing. All right, y'all, man. I had to go live this morning. So if any of the brothers do peek their head in, if they want a link to get on with me here to discuss these topics, man, then they know they are more than welcome. I don't get to do live on Google Hangouts much because I'm rarely at home. But today I'm actually at home, so I can actually get on my computer because for some reason it won't let me stream live from Google Hangouts on my iPad. You know, I guess you just can't do it like that on mobile devices, but you can log into other people's stream. You'll give them the link, but you know, I'm finally able to sit down here at home. So if any of the brothers come on, you're watching, drop me if you follow me on Instagram. You can drop an email in there. If you don't want to just put it out here in public in the comment section, or you can just drop it in the comment section and I'll get you a link. And man, y'all can come on over here, man. All right. So first and foremost, I want to talk about this whole thing in boxing to where, you know, you have just absolutely too much talking going on in the sport of boxing. Just absolutely too much talking. I mean, it just too many people saying different things. What's going on, brother Timmy Diamonds in the building? What's going on, brother? You know, you just have, you know, you don't know who to believe. You know what I mean? You absolutely don't know who to believe. Because I mean, you have people say that they getting stuff from behind the scenes, and this is what's going on, and this is what happens, and then someone from that particular team or from that stable will come out and say something totally different. So it's like, who to believe, man? I mean, you can't take nothing that none of these promoters say for a grain of salt. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, and then, you know, we come out and we argue amongst each other about, well, this person said this and this person said that. You know, Bob Arum is saying that he wants to make the fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, and he's willing to do it next. And then you have Floyd Mayweather coming out and saying that they're not ready to make that fight right now. You know, and on one hand, everyone wants Terrence Crawford to call out Errol Spence, which he had the perfect time to do it, you know, in front of 2 million people watching, along with 12,000 people sold out arena, you know, but he didn't. But on the other hand, Errol Spence is not saying directly that, hey, I want Terrence Crawford next. So we're constantly pointing the blame, you know, in opposite directions, but it's like, who can we believe at this point? Should we even report on things like this anymore? Because it makes, I mean, if you're a fan of a guy, okay, Terrence Crawford is my guy, right? You know, I can sit up and say all day, well, you know, what's going on, brother Ross Clark? How you doing, brother? I can sit up and say all day that Bob Arum says he wants to make the fight, you know, but Terrence Crawford's not speaking for himself to clarify that he wants to fight as well. So it appears that as if Bob Arum is the only one that wants to fight. You know what I mean? I mean, you can sit up here and you can say you want everybody, but your actions is showing something else. I mean, I know Terrence Crawford is not the guy to do a whole lot of talking, but he does talk on Twitter. You know, I know he hears the critics. I know he hears everything that people are saying. So these guys can come out and clear up everything very swiftly if he just take to his Twitter like he always does and just say, look, I want the Errol Spence fight. You know what I mean? My team wants to fight, but Errol Spence's team doesn't want to fight, according to what Floyd Mayweather said. You know, you have guys that are acting like they know for sure that, you know, what's going on, LT Green? Oh, yeah. I'm finna lay it on both of them this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy Floyd Mayweather said that they're not ready to make Spence versus Crawford right now. That's what you got, Floyd Mayweather. He said he talked to Al Heyman. He talked to the man. He talked to the man, Al Heyman, and he said that they're not ready to make the fight. And this coming from Floyd saying that he talked to Al Heyman. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, now you got Floyd Mayweather saying that. So Spence himself, just as well as Crawford, Spence himself can take to his Twitter. If you don't like being in front of cameras, talking about things like this, that's what you want to do, then take to your Twitter like you always do. Yes, Floyd said that. Floyd said that he talked to Al Heyman. He said it's in the TMZ article. He talked to Al Heyman, and he said that him and Al Heyman's not ready to make that fight. They want to let it build. They want to take the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao approach. That's what he said. That's what he said. You know, and it's time to Errol Spence. You know, because we all know that in the boxing that your team can say one thing, but if the fighter really has his heart set on being the best, if he really has his heart set on unifying the titles, like they've been saying for years now, because there's been Errol Spence's whole thing. He wants to unify the welterweight division. He wants to be the undisputed welterweight champion. So that means you're going to do anything it takes to fulfill that goal because, like I said, at the end of the day, these guys are not getting no younger. These guys are not getting no younger, man. So it's like, have y'all just given up on that? Have you guys just given up on that? Have you guys just say, you know what? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to get this bread. I'm going to make my money. And if the fight happens down the line, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Because for the simple fact, that seems like what's actually is going on. You know, these guys are just content with not getting the best fights because, you know, it's a lot of ducking going on in sport of boxing. I can understand that, you know, with the whole Keith Thurman and, you know, Sean Porter situation, but we don't even know what's fully going on with the Sean Porter situation because we had a debate on Ticket TV's channel about where, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, CJ? What's going on, man? You know, it's crazy what's going on right now, CJ. You know, it's crazy what's going on right now. But I be trying to tell people, man, that I just, you know what I'm saying? I just go off what people say, man, and how people act. You know what I mean? How can we, you know, big up Errol Spence? You know, Errol Spence came out saying that his whole narrative was he wanted to unify the welterweight division, become undisputed. As well as Keith Thurman had the same motives. But just like Keith Thurman, we see those motives change. We see those ambitions change. We see those goals change. They change, you know, and it always becomes about money. And, you know, you talk about all this other side of the street stuff and all this and that. Like, but that's not what you said from the beginning. You said you wanted to be the undisputed welterweight champion. That's what you said. You wanted to prove that you were the best. I understand that there are a lot of guys ducking Errol Spence. I understand that, you know, and I understand it gets frustrating. But if Bob Arum says he's ready to make the fight, if that's indeed what Bob Arum, Ross Clark said Keith Thurman at the hair salon right now. But if Bob Arum is willing to make the fight, then you need to go to Floyd and them and tell him, look, man, I can't get the PBC guys in the ring with me. I can't get Sean Porter in the ring. I can't get Keith Thurman in the ring. You have Bob Arum over here on the other side saying that he wants to make the fight between me and Terence Crawford. This is my opportunity to come a step closer to Undisputed. This is my opportunity to become a unified champion. Okay? If he wants to make that fight between me and Terence Crawford, and if he's willing to sit down with you guys, so he say, then we need to take him up on it. You can't just come out and just, you know, throw everything, all my goals away just because you may not like Bob Arum, you may not like dealing with him, but I want to be the undisputed. What's going on in Fox Strikes in the building? I want to be the undisputed welterweight champion. And the only way to become that, I have to unify the belt. So if you have someone saying that they want to unify with me, then I want us to do everything we can in our power to make that fight happen. At the end of the day, the way Errol Spence should want to feel is that, look, I just want to have the contentment within myself that I did everything to make the fight. And Terence Crawford should feel the same way. Terence Crawford's goal is to be the undisputed welterweight champion. If your promoter, the guy who you say, you know, everything is left up to Bob Arum, everything is left up to your team, you don't make the fight, you don't do that, then, you know, you need to do what you have to do as well. You know, you have to do what you have to do as well. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking these guys to go on tirades and go cussing out people and, you know, making memes about other fighters, you know, taking the Shannon Briggs approach. We're not saying that. We're just saying for you guys to give us, the fans, a verbal commitment that this is what you want. You want to unify the titles. You want to fight this guy. You want to fight that guy. Okay? But, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, I know Bud is not going to do that because that's just not who Bud is. Bud doesn't do what the media or whoever tells him to do. He said he wants to fight everybody, then we have to leave it at that. If he said, Terence Crawford said he wants to fight everybody, he said it's left up to Bob Arum, okay? Bob Arum says he wants to make the fight with Errol Spence, but then you have Floyd coming out saying that him and Al Heyman is not ready to make that fight yet. So who's really looking bad in this situation? Who's really looking bad in this situation? Hey, CJ, you still there? You want to come on, brother? You got anything? You got any time? You want to come on and just share your thoughts, man? Because I would love to hear what you got to say, brother. If you want to come on, just let me know. Send your email to the Instagram, and I'll shoot you the link, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy, man. For the life of me, I just don't understand. I just don't understand, man. All right, hold on. Let me get CJ a link. Let me get CJ a link here. Let me see. Let me see. See if I get my brother a link. Because, man, this stuff is just outrageous, man. It's just absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous, man. Let me see here. You know, I mean, what y'all think? I mean, you know, let me know what y'all think. I mean, we can't keep constantly fighting back to back, you know, fighting for these guys, you know, when we don't know what's fully going on. Because, like I said, it's too many people speaking for these people. You have these guys speaking for you have guys coming out speaking for the boxers. You have guys coming out speaking for Al Heyman. You know, I understand Al Heyman likes his privacy of it. He actually likes to do things, and he's just an advisor, but he plays a big hand in this, man. I would love to hear what you know Al Heyman has to say. You know, I want to hear Al Heyman say this out of his mouth. You know, I would like to hear Al Heyman say something. You know, it's just ridiculous, man. 1 minute, one guy saying this, the next minute, this guy saying it. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Deontay Wilder is the only fighter that can say right now that he did everything in his power to make one of the biggest fights in boxing, which is he versus Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? He the only one who can say that. You know, even though you have all the haters just try to dismiss the fact that he was willing to take whatever Eddie Hearn offered him. If AJ just took it in the rematch, which I felt that was fair. AJ asked for $50 million. They went and got the $50 million. You know, plus they were willing to give the man a 50-50 split. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can go on and on about that situation. Y'all follow the LDBC, then y'all know what happened with this situation. Deontay Wilder did everything in his power to try to make that fight with Anthony Joshua. Everything in his power. You know, but I just don't feel that same sentiment from these other guys. When Wilder says that he wants to prove that he's the best fighter in the world, I believe him. When Wilder says that, I believe him. I absolutely believe him. Okay, I'm trying to see how to do this here because this is my first time really just playing with Google Hangout. What's going on, Alan Gregg, man? What's going on, bro? My first time just really playing with Google Hangout. I'm trying to see how to get this link out there. Let me see. Let me do it this way then. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I'm seeing now. Okay, I'm seeing now. Okay, I'm seeing here. Let me see. It's almost like these fighters don't want to be held accountable. It's almost like these fighters just absolutely don't want to be held accountable, man. It's like they don't want to be held accountable for their own action. And it's getting absolutely ridiculous, man. It's just getting absolutely ridiculous. You know, Floyd Mayweather just came out today and just dropped the bombshell. And, you know, leave it in, and then in the fashion that he did, I mean, nobody was, okay, I got you, CJ. I got you coming up right now. You know what I'm saying? In the fashion, he did it like the same way. In the same way he brought up the all lives matter stuff. It's like he just got to get that out there. Then nobody asked him about it, the situation, or nothing like that. He just had to get it out there. They're talking about something else. And they also he just all lives matter. We have to do what the police tell us to do. You know, it's on us to obey the law. Just like that when he talk about Terrence Crawford. All of a sudden, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence to fight everybody tomorrow. See, you know, I spoke with Al, and we're not ready to make that fight right now. Like, nigga, who asked you? Like, who asked you? Didn't nobody ask you, bro. Like the dude is just, like the dude, like it's like we can't shake this dude. We can't get rid of him. Come on now. Here we go. All right. Let me see. All right, CJ, I just sent the brother. I just sent the link. You should be getting it shortly. But yeah, it's like this dude, we cannot get rid of Floyd Mayweather. We cannot shake this guy. Where? Hold on, I must put the email address in wrong. What is it? Let me see. Oh, I forgot CJ still spelled the THA. I put the Boxing. Oh, my bad, bro. Let me redo that. Sorry about that. Let me redo that. Let me redo that. I'm all new to this Google Hangout stuff, y'all, so y'all got to bear with me because, like I said, I don't get time to just play with it. That's why when I do live streams, you know, I don't get to invite nobody on because I'm always doing it like straight from my cell phone, straight from YouTube. You know what I mean? So that's why I never really get to, you know, do these type of hangouts, which I would love to do them more. You know what I mean? See if my big bro want to get on too. All right, now, CJ, you should get the link now. You should get it now. I had spelled the boxing clinic wrong. I spelled it wrong. You should get it for sure now. But we cannot shake this dude, Floyd Mayweather, man. We cannot get rid of him. Floyd Mayweather is the whole reason the sport of boxing is in the condition that it is now. Just when we thought we got rid of him, he keeps coming back. He keeps coming back saying the dumb stuff. He keeps coming back to fight in fights that we don't want to see. You know, letting MMA fighters eat, but he won't let his own brothers eat. You claim to have so much love for Spence, Crawford, and all these guys, but you won't let them eat. You want to eat. You want to fight them. You're not trying to make the fight right now between them. You see what I'm saying? He's not trying to make the fight between them right now. And he doesn't want to fight either one of them. So it seems to me that you won't need a guy to get in and shine. That's what it look like to me. What's going on, CJ?
What's going on, fam?
Man, nothing much, man. Up here, man. Man, I just don't know what to say about the sport of boxing right now because,
man,
Earl, it just
Earl, I'm just gonna go in. Earl duped all of us, dog. I don't give a fuck nobody says. Mayweather, hey, you ain't never gonna be bigger than Mayweather, bro. And now that you know Mayweather is working with PBC, and he owning that shit now. Anytime these niggas think they get bigger than him, or he think they getting bigger than him, he gonna shut that shit all the way down, bro. That's what's gonna happen, bro. These fighters,
exactly.
He gonna shut these niggas all the way down. He took Earl's whole fear of mystique away with one line. He took all his whole fear away for one line. He said, "Oh no, we're not ready for that fight." He a joke. Hold on, give me 1 second.
A big joke. Because for the simple fact that, like I said, Floyd Mayweather doesn't want to fight these guys. Okay, he doesn't want to come back and fight none of them. And he comes out and says that he don't want them to fight each other right now. Like, what sense did that make? Floyd's whole thing was making the sport of boxing better. Listen, there's nothing bigger you can make about this fight. What's going on, Chilltown Majors? How's it going, brother? You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing you can make bigger about this fight. If Floyd got all this money, if Floyd has so much money to put into the sport of boxing, then why don't Floyd just put the money up? Why don't Floyd just look at it and say, look here, man, to squash all this, listen, I got $15 million for my fighter, okay? We got $15 million for Spence, okay? Bob, pay your man. Pay your man. We're going to pay our guy. You pay your guy. And we're going to make this fight happen. If money is one of the biggest discrepancies about making this fight, then how about both sides that put the money up? How about they just put the money up? If Floyd Mayweather has so much money going through him, well, how come he didn't put the money up for the fight? How come Floyd Mayweather can't persuade guys like Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney to sign with him? How come if Bob Arum is such a cancer to boxing, how is it that Bob Arum is steady being able to sign these new fighters coming out? How is that? How is it that Terrence Crawford did not leave Bob Arum? Terrence Crawford stayed. And now Terrence Crawford is getting $3.6 million with the fight through a deal with ESPN that his promoter and team got for him. It seems like Al Heyman, Eddie Hearn, and Golden Boy is the only one making moves. Canelo just got a $365 million deal in 5 years. With 11 fights, no matter who he fights, he has that money guaranteed. No one from the PBC can say that. I don't know how the PBC does business, but all I know is what's being reported everywhere else, that these other guys have guaranteed money. That's all I see. I can only go off with what's reported as fact, other than what guys or some he say, she say stuff.
These dudes a joke, bro. This is a joke, man. This go up there with the joke of Triple G, bro. This going right up there with his joke, man. You gotta keep it all the way real, man. This dude exposed this dude in a matter of sentences. That's not doing what's best for the PBC brand. That's doing what's best for Floyd Mayweather legacy. I would never want to work with nobody like Floyd Mayweather. Never. Why would you want to work with somebody like that? When you get hot, he just shutting all you. So basically, he on all these niggas, man. I wouldn't be mad if these dudes jumped ship and took his own money, man. Because it's nothing worse than a brother stepping on your toes. Okay, but why you ain't stepping on my toes? Go ahead.
Because like I just alluded to, CJ, Bob Arum got Terrence Crawford a big deal with ESPN. Okay. Eddie Hearn is getting his guys money over there with his own. Now you have Golden Boy going over there getting Canelo $365 million in 5 years, guaranteed in 11 fights. What fighter from PBC or from TMT has a deal like that? I don't know how much money these guys are making, but who has guaranteed money and guaranteed dates over there? Who? Floyd claims to have so much money. He claims to have so much money circulating through the sport of boxing. Then why you can't give Tank a guaranteed deal with a certain amount of money? Let's say if he gave, okay, Tank, we say you fight 3 times a year, we pay you $5 million every time you fight. There's nobody getting deals like that, but Floyd Mayweather has so much money.
You'll never be bigger than him.
Why aren't these guys getting guaranteed deals?
All these niggas work for him. That's basically what it is. And some other stuff came out about Earl too, man. I ain't gonna say. But dude looking light out here. Real light.
And that's why I've been trying to tell people, CJ. I've been trying to tell people I can't go off what, everyone is trying to point the finger in Terrence Crawford's direction. Listen, Terrence Crawford said in his post-fight, even though I wanted him to say Earl's name so bad, I wanted it to, but Terrence Crawford said he will fight anybody, and he said it's left up to Bob Arum. Bob Arum is saying that he will make the fight. The guy that Terrence Crawford said is left up to said he will make the fight, and then you have Floyd Mayweather coming out saying the guy who's supposed to speak for Earl, I guess, said that they're not ready to. So who looks stupid? It doesn't look good on Earl's behalf to me. What's going on, Ronald Finkley? What's going on, my brother? Yes, very greedy. Very greedy.
Dog, that nigga, man.
Very greedy.
At least Bob Arum will never hang one of his fighters out there like that. Not while they at least on his stable. Floyd hung that boy all the way out there. Like, oh, y'all think this nigga that good? Oh, no. We ain't ready to put him in there with Terrence yet. And then he can't, and then Earl can't be out here posturing talking about Keith Thurman.
Not at all.
You can't say nothing about Keith. I don't want to hear nothing else about Keith Thurman and Sean Porter being scared. I don't hear nothing about that shit no more. I don't want to hear about the fear men division. I don't want to hear none of that. I want all the smoke. That's dead, bro. That's dead. Don't say nothing about
for the simple fact.
Go ahead.
For the simple fact, like I said earlier, when Keith Thurman first came onto the scene, what was his narrative, CJ? He wanted to unify. He wanted to be the undisputed welterweight champion, right?
Yep, KO's for life and all that.
He detracted on it. What was Errol Spence? Same narrative. When he came onto he wanted all the belts. He wanted to be the undisputed welterweight champion. So that means that you are going to do whatever. Listen, okay. Terence Crawford said he left for the Bob Arum. Okay, Bob Arum said he's willing to make it. Even though Floyd said what he said, why can't Earl come out himself and say, listen, man, my goal is to be undisputed. You're not going to tell me what I'm not ready for. I want the belts. These dudes are not getting no younger. If he wants the belts, then here's your opportunity here to possibly gain a belt and gain a step closer to your goal. But his goal has changed. Now everything is about money. Now everything's about, well, he's on this side of the street. But you said you want to be the undisputed welterweight champion. So what does it matter if the guy's on a different network, on a different promotion? What does it matter? It shouldn't matter because your goal was to be undisputed. Deontay Wilder's goal is to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Deontay Wilder is the only fighter in the sport of boxing that can say, outside of Usyk and Terence Crawford at 140, that he did everything in his power to try to attain his goal of being the undisputed champion. He's the only one. We can go on and on about the $50 million guarantee. We can go on and on about why they're willing to take small deals. We can go on and on about that. None of these other guys are doing it. They do it just like Keith Thurman. They were saying one thing and now they're saying another. The narrative never changed with Deontay Wilder. It never changed. Never.
No, if Floyd had something on Wilder, please believe him. He would have said it. Did Floyd do a visual interview saying this about Earl?
So what now?
Did he do a visual interview saying this, or this is just in manuscript what he said about Earl? Because I seen the article.
I seen the article as well, and I seen it on 7-8 channel. I don't know if it's a visual. All I know, they got it on record. That's all I need to know.
He a clown. If he could do something about Deontay Wilder and expose him, he'd expose him too. He really hate Wilder.
Oh yeah,
he can't stand Wilder
because he right, because he don't like the fact that nobody trying to. He doesn't like anyone having goals in the sport of boxing. He like, no, you shouldn't try to do this. You shouldn't try to do this. You should come over here and you should do this and you should do that. But dude, everybody is not gonna prosper off there. Build it up and let it marinate stuff. And he knows that.
Yep. He a hater. I ain't mad at what Ishe Smith said. But about Ishe Smith, Floyd done got that fool more chance than anybody in life. He done got title shots, fights he had never got without Floyd. Cars, watches, houses. I don't want to hear nothing from him. You blew your shot.
Definitely.
You blew your shot. I don't want to hear nothing from Sour Grapes. Nothing about Sour Grapes.
And then we have to not forget
what he did.
Oh, I'm sorry, CJ. No, you go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
What he did to Earl, it's like him and Crawford working together somehow. He a snake ass nigga. I couldn't fuck with Floyd, bro. Not at all.
Of course, because you got to think about it. Ishe and Tank is not the other fighters he got. What is he doing for the other fighter? What is he doing for Andrade and to beat his sign with him?
Yep.
How much money is he getting in this boxing super series? How much money is he getting?
Probably nothing.
I mean, who is he doing for anybody else in his stable? Floyd has a couple fighters. We see him all the time on Dante's channel. And the Floyd Mayweather channel. What is he doing for those guys?
Buying them
some
cars.
Of these guys,
buying them cars.
Right. And some of these guys, the only way I knew about them is because of Dante.
All of them. What you mean?
Because of right. Because of Dante being
I ain't never heard of
them
niggas.
Exactly. I ain't never seen them fight. So, like, who cars are they fighting on? They ain't on Showbox. What are they fighting on?
Let me say, who's all these niggas talking about they fighters? Like, where? Like, where's all these fighting on?
Right. I be like, these dudes say, I got a date coming up. So okay, well, if you're a TMT fighter, then Floyd should have a platform for you guys, right?
He can afford a streaming platform for his fighters. He can afford a streaming platform for his fighters alone.
Oh, you just said something real talk. Cause like you could say on a consistent basis, CJ, this man spent $18 million on a watch. He had Floyd, he has the money to set up everything for his fighters to be successful. Like you said, Floyd could get a deal with a streaming app. He can go work with his own.
Man, like 7A said,
he could go work with his own.
He said he could have signed the whole city of Flint with $18 million watch. He could have fixed all the pipes in Flint. You know what I'm saying? All this money, man, he got. He could have put $18 million up, and the grand prize for the tournament with the welterweights could have been the $18 million. You get paid fight by fight, or you could have doubled that. You know what I'm saying? You would have made your money back promoting the tournament.
Exactly.
Put about $20 million up as prize money just for the total. Not like the World Boxing Super Series tournament where they split the prize money up by round. No. Put a whole $20 million. If you win a tournament, you get $20 million. But you still get paid by fight basis. Put Mayweather invitational name as a tournament. You think ain't none of them fighters gonna fight for $20 million? You out your mind. You gonna make about $3 to $5 million per fight, probably more than that. So the first 3 rounds, you gonna get $20 million. The finals, you probably gonna get $10 million for the finals on pay-per-view. Dude, you didn't clear about $50 million in this tournament. Legitimate, if you fight 4 rounds and you get, let's say you give let's say you give $3 million the first round. Second round, and get more intriguing, you get 5. That's 8. The final round, you get $10 million. That's $18 million on top of $20 million. That's the $40 million that you done got.
Boom.
You done got $40 million. And he probably done made a couple $100 million just off of word of mouth. These dudes don't care about the fighters, man. Ishe Smith, I had a problem with him yesterday saying what he said about Floyd. So he always hating. But where's this shit about Mike Tyson always hating on Wilder? Y'all whole gym hated on Wilder, Dante Boxing Nation, the whole gym. All of them was hating on Wilder. You know what I'm saying? If Muhammad Ali was alive, man, come on, man. He can be able to talk. Man, he made Anthony Joshua fight Wilder. You think he'd be siding with Wilder? Hell no. I'm siding with Joshua? Hell no. Wilder the only fighter that I support, bro. 10 toes down. The rest of these niggas, man, I'm not sticking my neck out for no more fighters, bro. No more fighters.
And me need to
I like a lot of fighters. I like different fighters. I like Mexicans, white fighters, UK fighters. I like a lot of different fighters. I'm never sticking my neck out for none of these fighters again, man. I don't care what it is. But these dudes be making us look bad. They be laughing at us and shit. We fight for them. They don't even want to fight for themselves. They don't want to fight for themselves. They content with getting the bag, bro. That's what it's about. They content with the money. Everything is about the money. I ain't going out my way for the Charlos no more. None of them niggas, man. If y'all want to change y'all situation, y'all know what y'all got to do. Y'all know what y'all got to do. Al Heyman probably be listening to Floyd every word too, bro. Floyd probably be bossing Al Heyman around. How much you want to bet?
And that's something I said, CJ. I'm like, listen, we got to stop this whole mystique about Al Heyman now. I don't want to hear nothing else about this nigga. We gave this man respect, chance after chance, year after year. Listen, dude, you gonna have to come out and say something. You can't just keep sitting back like a ghost to the point Bob Arum said, nigga, he don't even believe you exist. He don't even believe you're alive. He believes you are someone that Sam Watson created, like Dr. Shiro creating androids. Like
stupid. He real though, bro.
What I'm saying? Like, dude.
Yeah, he real though.
Like, where this nigga secret laboratory? Where is this nigga at? Who are you?
I ain't mad at him, bro. I mean, keep your secret shit, man. I ain't mad at him keeping the secret shit. Keep it secretive, man. I ain't mad at him. Why not? And if you do want to do an interview, if you do want to give an interview, give it to the blackest new media channel. Period. Give it to the blackest channel out there. Don't be going, if you do an interview, don't get that shit to Dan Rayfield. Don't get that shit to one of these weak ass niggas. Get that shit to a nigga like 7-8. You know, nigga like Blue Blood Sports TV or Dante. Get that shit to the blackest nigga. If you know how much money that interview will be worth, man. You talk about probably millions. Probably hundreds of millions just the interview. The interview with him talking. His brother used to box out of Ohio. That's why he take care of Rasheed Warren. That's why he take care of Adrian Brown. All them dudes. Robbie Jr. He'll never let them niggas go, bro.
And they all from Ohio. Can at least The nigga can at least get a verified Twitter or something. He can say something, a little quote. And he gotta even just say a little quote. It could be something just simple as it could be something just as simple as what Floyd said. Why I gotta hear from Floyd? It's hard to believe anything he said, but you gotta take it. Because Al Heyman's not just gonna let Floyd come out and lie on him. You understand what I'm saying? Do you believe that? That Al Heyman's just gonna sit back and he wants to say with his name attached to it?
No, he ain't gonna say no. He ain't gonna let this nigga bullshit him.
So it got to be true. It has to be true. I refuse to believe that Al Heyman would not get this man a call. Like, hey, bro, wait, hold on, I ain't say that. You need to go out and clean this up.
Exactly. He ain't cleaning shit up.
You know what I'm saying?
He telling the truth.
Ain't cleaning nothing up. That's what I'm saying. We can only go off what's been put in our face because none of the fighters are coming out saying anything against it. Just like I was trying to tell Blue Blood about the situation with Sean Porter. Listen, if Sean Porter says he wants to fight next, but the WBC or whoever is stepping in the way doing this, then Sean Porter needs to come out and tell us that.
And when they go silent like when they go silent like that, when nobody willing to defend themselves and they trying to let it blow over, then it's some bullshit. You're right. Like with Keith Thurman kept it 100. Say what you want to say about Keith Thurman. Hey, look, I ain't fighting that nigga no time soon, Earl. But it will happen. I ain't fighting no. And people was mad for a minute, but people was like, all right, you know what? All right, he ain't lied to us. Now niggas just going quiet.
Yeah, at that point, you ain't gotta like it, but you gotta respect it.
Yeah, I was out for a couple years, year or two. I'm injured. I really heard Keith Thurman was injured though, bro. That's why I really never really wanted to kill him. Like I heard, I got some people down here in his camp that nigga was really injured, bro. Like that's factual shit, man. He was really, really injured. So I heard, like that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like I say, man, it'll be looking good for these dudes out here, man. I don't be respecting these dudes, bro.
Right. I mean, because these dudes claim to be such bosses. They such in control of their career, but one man could come out and you can say a whole bunch of shit. Then one man could come out and say something contrary to what you're saying, and then you don't have no rebuttal for that. So it obviously then what he said about you has to be true. Okay, you're saying that you want to fight, but then this guy comes out and say, no, we don't want to fight. But you don't come back and say, wait. I said I want to fight. I ain't talking about what y'all talk about. I said I want it, and that's what I want. So y'all gonna deliver it for me. But they just content with someone saying, well, no, we're not ready yet. What?
Exactly.
Like Earl Spence be blowing Floyd phone on. Like, hold on, bro. Don't be coming out trying to speak for me saying some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be checking that nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be checking that nigga right now.
Feel like, bro, you don't speak for me.
I'll be checking that nigga right now.
If anything, I'm gonna call the nigga and say, look, Floyd, I want to fight with Terrence Crawford, bro. I need you to front me this amount of money to make this fight happen. If this is what Terrence Crawford wants to make the fight happen, I want that belt.
They respect this nigga like
Terrence Crawford.
They respect this nigga like he gonna just take their livelihood out their mouth. That's how they respect that nigga, bro.
The nigga don't want to fight them, and he don't even want them to fight each other. What the fuck, man? He don't want to fight them, and he don't even want them to fight each other.
This nigga, man, this shit crazy, man. Bro. This shit just looks insane, bro.
Bro,
this shit is insane, bro.
They need DC need to get Floyd Mayweather on the phone because Floyd Mayweather will make one hell of a Lex Luthor.
You ain't lying, bro.
Floyd will make one hell of a. He got the look, the bald-headed black man with the snake. Man, he will play the hell out of Lex Luthor. They need to get that nigga on the phone, man.
Man, you ain't lying, bro.
Because he took down the real-life Superman and Errol Spence in one quote.
One quote. This nigga just imagine how he can crush any other fighter that get out of line. They fear that nigga like he is the boss, which he seemed like he is the boss. Like he got all they medical records and shit. Like he blackmailing. He got PBC fighters blackmailed. Yeah, Al, them niggas think they gonna run over to the zone. Watch, okay. Okay, you
And
go
then,
run over
like
to
you
the
said,
zone.
man, if I'm Errol Spence, I'll tell a nigga, look, nigga, I whooped your ass. I ain't the one running.
Nigga, I be talking cash shit. I'm Black Joe. I was think I do, man. These niggas so soft these days. Like, dog, these
I
niggas.
don't get it. I don't. It's like they try to have so much loyalty and live by these codes and whatever. But why did they? Oh my goodness. I don't know what Floyd done did for these. Maybe Floyd can come out. Listen, man. Shit. Well, goddamn, these niggas weren't saying that when I was bringing them bitches to the hotel room.
Yeah, that time he raped that.
They weren't
I'm
saying that when
telling you,
I was buying.
he got dirt on them niggas, man. Because you already know Al cover up all that shit, pay for their legal fees and all types of stuff.
Well, at the end of the day, these fighters need me, because if it wasn't for me and Al, they probably won't have two legs to stand on. They'll probably be in the jail cell right now, cause we ain't gonna talk about Errol Spence killing that man in sparring, and we coming in and covering it up. We gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about Errol murdering the dude with cold blood and sparring. We ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness, man. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about Sean Porter getting caught kissing a man in a gay bar. We ain't gonna talk about that. Nah, we ain't gonna talk about that. These fighters need me. We ain't gonna talk about Jamel Charlo grabbing that woman by her neck, turning her upside down and hanging her over the balcony. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I can hear that nigga saying some shit like that, dog. I can hear him saying some real hateful shit. For real.
It's like what sparks all this love and loyalty for the man. I mean, you got to want for yourself and want for your own legacy. Floyd got his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Floyd had the Arturo Gotti fights. We talking about Pretty Boy. We talking about Floyd that back then when he was young in his prime that had the Zab Judah fights, had the Luis Castillo fight, had Diego Corrales. You understand what I'm saying? He had those fights.
I'm telling you, he blackmailing them niggas, man. I'm trying to tell you, dog. That's what's going on. He blackmailing them dudes, bro.
Gotta be. I can't see it no other way, CJ. I mean, where is this loyalty coming from?
Man,
what had he done for them to make them?
No, I'm trying to tell you because he the boss. He got their records, bro. Any positive drug test that came through there, they covered it up. Don't act like that shit don't happen. Anytime they got into it at the bar and they covered it up, this nigga got all the dirt, bro.
And it's sad, CJ, that we to that point where we even have to speculate on that might be the case. I mean, people can say we reaching, but you have to start talking about these things with shit like what's now going on. You have to think about it.
When he killed this nigga Hype with a couple sentences, bro. He killed this nigga. He crumbled this nigga. The mighty Errol Spence. He crumbled this nigga in sentences, bro. He didn't crumble this nigga for the sake of one of the PBC fight. He crumbled this nigga off the strength of a top-ranked fighter. That ain't getting out his contract no time soon. Who ain't getting out their contract no time soon. That he won't be able to control no time soon. That's jealousy, bro. That's jealousy. I ain't even seen Blu-ray push it up.
No, I ain't. No, and Blu-ray usually the go-to guy.
Shoot that shit down. He like Boudini Brown for that nigga Earl.
Like for real, this is his chance. Like, wait, Floyd.
Nigga ain't saying
you know what I'm saying? It's like, wait, Floyd. What?
Man, if you heard what I heard, bro.
What are you talking about?
Hey, if you heard what I heard, bro, like nigga, you would probably be like, man, you probably fall out your chair, man. You'll fall out your chair if I told you, nigga, bro. Nigga, you wouldn't even be able to look at this boxing game the same way. These niggas is clowns, bro. Real talk, man. These niggas is clowns,
they straight clowns, man, because CJ, we already know, man. Bottom line, no matter what they try to tell us, no matter how excuse me, if you got two fighters that want to fight each other, the fight gonna get made. It's just as simple as that.
That's what Lennox Lewis said. That's what Lennox said.
It ain't nothing else to it.
He said, when I told my people I wanted to go fight Riddick Bowe, I said, go make the fucking fight happen. Now, Riddick Bowe dropped his belt. Now, everybody seen who wanted to fight, who didn't want to fight.
Plain and
real
simple.
shit.
Just like with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, you see who wanted to fight, you see who didn't want to fight. Just like with Amir Khan and Kell Brook, we see who wants to fight, and we see who doesn't want to fight. Clear as day.
Yeah.
Clear as day. I mean, there's no other thing to say. There's no other excuse to make. I mean, it's just clear as fucking day. You know, and they have us on here every day. Like I said, man, it just make us look bad, man. It just make us look bad, man. It's like, why is us the fan? Why are we still watching? Why are we still tuning in, man? When we know we're not going to get what we want. I can go sit up and watch the NFL because I know at the end of the day, once the Super Bowl comes, the two best teams are going to be in the Super Bowl.
No matter what. Any politics that's involved, it don't matter.
Hey, CJ, go on, carry it on for a little second. Let me go check on my baby real quick.
All right, go ahead, man. Yeah, man. This shit, man. I'm about to hop in the chat in a minute. I'm setting my FanDuel lineup. I'm hopping in the chat. Give me a minute. Y'all can ask questions, man. Chop it up real quick, man. This shit crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm about to hop in the chat real quick. Just give me a second, fellas. Has that my laptop charge. Crazy. Yeah, Les Luther, bro. Breway quiet. Man, a whole team quiet. A whole team quiet. They be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. No, them niggas sitting at the house. Floyd, a whole ass nigga, man. Floyd, woo! Swinging like Cuba Gooding Jr. and Boys in the Hood. That nigga say, they ain't trying to make the Spencer Crawford fight. That's what Floyd said. He said, we ain't trying to make that fight. We're going to sit there and mirror name. Bob Arum said, let's make that shit. Let's make it. Floyd is, man, I wouldn't want to work nowhere near Floyd, man. I wouldn't want to work nowhere near him. Floyd is a grade A snitch ass dude, man. He man, he the type of dude, man, like he a real cornball. He can never fix his mouth and tell me that he a street dude, bro. Never. Floyd can never come out and say, I'm a street dude. Nah, bro. Street dudes don't move like you move. Street dudes don't move like Floyd move, man. Street dudes don't move like that, bro. All the shit he doing, his girl, Miss Jackson, she going to mess with. That's that. Look here, man. Real players don't lose their women to broke niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Of course not.
This dude, he losing this dude to Ray J and Nelly, who ain't got a dime. He ain't got a pot. They barely got a pot to piss on. He a joke, man. Not nobody rock, man. Floyd, man, I couldn't rock with Floyd, bro. At all. Everything Ishai Smith said was right. But Ishai Smith didn't get that treatment, though. Ishai Smith got treated good. Oh, plenty of them itch tendencies. I'm going to say itch for the sake of this stream. He got plenty of them itch tendencies. YouTube, I said itch with the eye. Plenty of them, bro. This dude over here, Braun and Tank probably be bringing girls around him. He be trying to steal the little girl. Like, bro, it's plenty of women out here. You got 1,000 women, but you want that woman, they bring it to the house. He like that old dude outside. He like that old dude, like you and your homies when y'all young, maybe y'all just in high school, just graduated, and you bring the O's to the house or whatever. I said O's, YouTube. You bring the O's to the house, and Floyd, the old unk, that be trying to take the hoes because he got a car and be trying to hit him and he can't go out there and get them. He just want to steal them from y'all. That's the Floyd, man. That's exactly what
and what's crazy
bro.
about it is the young niggas not checking them for it. They just let him come. I mean, it's just Floyd. It's just Floyd. I mean, it's Floyd. It's Floyd. I don't have no problem with it. I'd rather Floyd than anybody else. You know what I mean?
I know Floyd. I know Floyd. I know Floyd wear a condom. I'll be good. Go ahead and open up. I'll eat it. I'll taste greatness.
They probably looking at it like, well, they probably looking at it, well, long as them bitches bring the money home, I'm cool with that.
Man, these dudes, man. And we've been asking why these dudes ain't called out. We've been asking why these dudes ain't called out Floyd, why they ain't called him out. Now we know why. Because they gonna get checked. He got out in the ear. This dude's a joke.
And it's just sad that, that Al Haymon can't even get these guys to fight each other, man. It just sad. Al Haymon can't do it. So what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Man, we ain't getting no fight. If they give you the best fights, you gotta give them that. They give you the best fights, that's it. But if you go by percentages,
man.
like I said in one of the videos I did, if you go by percentages, I mean they got all them fighters, so they on percentage they give you all the better fights regardless. Everybody hungry.
And and because it's like these dudes, man, for them to be so young, man, their hunger, listen to him. Their hunger just been stripped away from them so quick, man. It's like, can we believe that Charlo really wants to fight Triple G?
Man, I don't even.
I mean, because I look at it this way.
I know he did an interview. Because I look at it this way. Hey, Southside, he did an interview one time, and that nigga did not have that same energy, bro. I don't know if he had a long flight. I'll question that shit.
Because I look at it this way, CJ. If I know Al Heyman can put up $50 million for Anthony Joshua, then I'm going to sit down and say, look, man, I need them belts for Canelo, man. Man, come up with $25 million, $30 million, man, so we can get Canelo, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See what we can offer them niggas to get them niggas in the ring. If you can bam out of nowhere come up with $50 million for AJ, then you come up money for these other niggas.
You don't even need half of that.
Exactly. I mean, if having the belts is because it might would have took 15 for Triple G.
Yep.
I mean, I just don't understand. Like,
they don't let them niggas like that, bro.
They can't, man.
They don't let them niggas like that.
Because if I'm Tank, I mean, I'll be offering these jokers some money. I'll be like, look, man, give me this and this and this, man, for this fight. We gonna make this fight.
They really don't want it, bro.
But nobody ain't doing it.
They really don't. I'm trying to tell you, dog. We think these dudes really want it, but they really don't. Guaranteed you.
And they don't, man. And it's obvious, man. And it's obvious. So we're gonna switch the topic for a little bit. Let's talk about Demetrius Andrade versus Walter. Let's talk about Demetrius Andrade
Walter who?
Against
Walter who? What's his? I don't know the guy. I'm fucking with you, bro. I know you ain't.
I don't know his last name either.
Hey, we call him Walter Wakanda. Wakanda forever, Walter.
All right. Well, we gonna say Demetrius Andrade versus T'Challa. All right. So what do you think about that fight, CJ, man? Because I've been watching videos from the guys. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, he's big, but that don't mean absolutely shit. You know what I'm saying? He could be another Lantez Fox for all we know. He over there in Africa beating up on the Wakandans. He got the Black Panther.
Eddie Hearn came out today and said it's a tougher fight than the Billy Joe Saunders fight. I'm like, this nigga, man, I can't stand this nigga, man.
That's left to be fucking seen. that's left to be seen because I went back and watched for T'Challa's fights. I mean, he has power, but he's a little slow to the punch. You know what I mean? And then you got to look at the competition he's fighting over there. I mean, he's just beating up on those guys over there, just the same way the UK guys beat up on their guys. We want to believe that he's some astronomical fighter because he's African, but that don't mean a damn thing.
Nope. He big as hell, though. He they say he can punch, but what type of punching power? You got African punching power or you got real world-class punching power?
Right, and you have to think about, okay, well, can he trap Demetrius Andrade to land those shots? Can he look up and land that shot? You know what I'm saying? Because he still, everybody's not Deontay Wilder where it doesn't damn matter what the hell you do. If I touch you out of there. Everybody's not Deontay Wilder. Will Demetrius Andrade come in and fight careless enough for this guy to be able to
or overconfident? That's what. Yeah, if he come, like I say, man, Demetrius Andrade got most of all the tangibles, bro. I don't really think his footwork is as good as people make it seem. That's my personal opinion, but he don't have some. I question his intangibles, his heart, the soul. His will he get off the canvas and all that? I question some of his tangibles, bro. I really do. I question a lot of his tangibles.
If Demetrius Andrade come in the same that he did against Willie Nelson, not against that guy he fought in Russia. If he comes with in that same form that he fought Willie Nelson in there, I just don't see this guy having a chance. But if he comes in and try to bang with this guy, and like he got something to prove, like he did when he went over to Russia, was that the WBA regular title he had fought for? that time?
Yeah.
Against that guy, what's his name was?
Jack Crawford.
Yeah. What did he fight? Yeah. You know, if he goes in there with that kind of approach, then he heightens his chance to get knocked out. But if he comes in the form he did against Willie Nelson, I don't see this guy beating him. Because he's proven that he can beat taller fighters.
Yeah, he's a tall
Even though
fighter.
this is at 160, you know what I'm saying? Right. He's a tall fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's proven that he can beat these guys. But like I say, it's just all what is his approach to this fight? What is his approach? Is he going to come in, box, play it safe? Or is he going to come in and say, fuck it, I'm going to come in and kick this African's ass? I mean, what is his game plan? You know what I mean? Because other than that, if Demetrius Andrade his A game, I can't see this guy beating. He's just too slow. He too methodical, and I just don't see it happening. But this guy may have some
tape. He might have some dog in him. And when he turns to a dog fight, he got a chance because we know Andrade ain't got no dog in him. I don't care what none of these niggas say. He ain't got no dog in him.
Because I just haven't seen him use a pressure fighter type style, so to speak. You know what I mean? I seen him work behind the jab a lot. You know what I mean? Like actually getting there and box. You know what I mean?
He got a good straight jab. Yeah, he got a good straight jab.
Right. Yeah, because I seen him work right on the tape. I seen him work behind the jab, but I just haven't seen him come in with that, you know, come forward in your face type style, which I believe that he's going to have to fight against Demetrius Andrade, because I don't think he can sit back and be patient and, you know, out jab Demetrius Andrade and you know have a more success. But I think he has to come in and be a little dirty, be a little rough. You know what I'm saying? Really come in there and try to hurt Andrade. You know what I mean? That's what I think. He got
to challenge his heart. He got to challenge his heart.
Right. He has to come in with that type of not so more of a Maidana, more of a like let me see. More like kind of like an Errol Spence type style, man. Just relentless pressure, man, working behind the jab. You know what I'm saying? Hit Demetrius Andrade in his gut. You know what I'm saying? Hit him in his gut, see how he react to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know this probably his only opportunity. Because we ain't heard of him leading up to the fight, and after the fight, if he lose, we probably never hear from him again.
Yeah, so he coming. He seemed like he got the right mentality.
Like he seemed like he got the right mentality. Africa ain't no punks now. They ain't no punks. You know, them straight thoroughbreds over there. So we're gonna see what happens, man. It's interesting. You know, he, in my opinion, he was a good replacement opponent. You know, because with a guy with that kind of power, you know what I mean, and he, like I said, his type of tenacity, and you know, you can clearly see the guy's in shape. You know what I mean? He's coming in shape. So you know, the unknown factor by him is interesting. It intrigues you. You know what I mean? Then, like I said, with Demetrius Andrade not being as active and not fighting as often, we don't know how sharp he's going to be. I mean, the dude did say that at first that he didn't want to take the Billy Joe Saunders fight. He wanted some tune-ups.
I'm trying to tell you,
he wasn't ready to jump in there with Billy Joe.
They set Saunders the fuck up. They got his stupid ass. He fell for it too.
Yeah, he did, and you know, especially
that's why Frank Warren don't want to be working with him.
Yep, and just like then, it didn't make it no better for him when Victor Conte came out and said that the drug that he was taking was 10 times stronger than clenbuterol. That definitely didn't help his case.
Nope.
That definitely did help his case. So if I were to make a prediction for the fight tonight, I have to, from the guy that I've seen more from, you know, from the guy that, you know, I think has the better boxing ability, because Demetrius Andrade is a pretty strong guy too, you know, because the question we have to ask, can T'Challa take it on the chin?
Yeah.
You know, Demetrius Andrade can crack
Africans can take it. I'm just going to assume that he can take it on the jaw. Because what's the other African guy that was in there with Albert Machado? That was looking in this corner like, throw a towel in. Machado was killing his ass, man. But he stayed on his feet.
Yep, just like what's his name, Richard Comey. He didn't go away easy. But you know, Julius Dindago kind of, you know, kind of threw a wrench and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kinda man. He got blew out in his chest, and that nigga didn't get up. My neck, in my back.
You know what I'm saying? Reach program, every punch he hit him with, that Joker just like he just was falling out all over the ring. Like, what is he doing?
I forgot Regis Progress fought his ass.
Man, every time Demetrius, it's like that man. You remember when you watched the WWE? You remember when Stone Cold was stunning the Rock? The Rock would turn out on backflips and all that old crazy
do
shit.
all that posture and shit.
Yeah, that's what Julius Indongo looked like against Reed. Every time Reed's progress hit him, he just was so animated, just like, oh, like, you know, like, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you doing, dog? Oh, let me address for the guys in the comment section I ain't spoke to yet. What's going on, Joe Johnson? In the building. Let me see. We got Mike James Boxing in the building. What's going on? We got VVS1 Loose Stones in the building. What's going on, bro? We got the Sweet Science in the building. What's going on? See what's here I ain't spoke to yet. Got Kevin Stenhouse in the building. What's going on? Let's see, we keep going on. I think that covers just about everybody there. Yeah, that covers about everybody. But yeah, man, you know.
I'm picking what's up boy name? I'm picking the Andrade, but I want Walter K, Chotala, and I want Tevin Farmer to get his ass whooped. I hope James.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, CJ.
Man, fuck Tevin Farmer, man.
You do not like Tevin Farmer, man.
I do not like that nigga, man. You damn Skippy.
I mean, I like Tevin, man. I like his story, man. I like, you know,
yeah,
I like
this nigga say
how he bounced back, man.
Yeah, I like how he bounced back too, but this nigga he think he, you know, Floyd Mayweather or something. My defense better than Floyd. Hey man, come on, we know you don't even deserve to be a world titleist, man.
I mean, maybe that's the confidence he needed to bounce back. You know what I mean? Maybe that motivates him to be better.
But I'm going for James Tennyson tonight. I'm going for the nigga that got knocked out by 2 and 67 nigga. This is a rarity. I'm legitimately, man, hold on. I'm legitimately pulling for a dude from Northern Ireland before I'm pulling for a brother. I'm pulling for James Tennyson. He win, I'm going to need give me a James Tennyson shirt. I'm going to give me a James. I don't know.
Okay, how you see?
He's going to punch him right on the fucking eyes and make his eyes straight. He's going to have 20/20 perfect parallel vision. James Tennyson will knock him out in the 4th round with a counter right hand right on his eyes, right between his eyes. He gonna like, Mom, I can see straight again. Yup.
You ain't right, CJ.
I'm picking James Tennyson. Right. I'm rolling with James Tennyson. 4th round knockout, counter right hand, right between the eyes.
Well, of course, you know, I'm pick Tevin, man. I think it's easy to work for Tevin.
I pick Tevin. But nigga, I'm pulling for James Tennyson, nigga.
It's just another easy work, you know what I'm saying, for Tevin. Tevin gonna go ahead and outbox the guy, you know what I'm saying?
When you can't punch, it ain't never easy work. Hey, when you can't punch, it ain't never easy work.
Oh, it's gonna be easy work, man. Them dudes can't fight over there, man. Tevin knew what he was doing, man. Tevin went over there, man. I'm gonna beat up on these guys, stack my money. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it. But I really won't hope him and Tank that fight comes to fruition next year, but with the state of boxing right now, man, I just don't know what can we, you know, all we do is hope, but it's like sometimes I'm just want to just stop hoping, just stop watching boxing, period.
You ain't lying, bro. And the only time you're gonna start back watching when the dog days come on, shit else come on.
Like for real, man, because it's like as much power as we have as a fans, you know, we just can't seem to get everybody together, because like some dude in 7-8's comment section on his video, did you know what this nigga gonna say? This nigga gonna say, oh, he was talking about on the video when he talked about you know, Floyd Mayweather saying about Errol Spence and everything. He was saying, oh, you guys on YouTube are making such a big deal out of it. It's not that serious. The fight needs to build. It'll happen. Like, man, it's people like you the reason why we can't get everybody together to, you know, get what we want out of the sport of boxing, because they know it's about millions more of dudes just like that. Yeah. Because the casual to hardcore ratio is definitely more casuals than hardcores.
That shit crazy.
You know, it's just all the way crazy, man. It just makes absolutely no sense, man. You know, so if all these fighters, any fighter that goes to where the guaranteed money is, I'm not gonna knock him. I'm not gonna knock him at all, money, man, because
all these dudes playing
you might well get paid.
All these dudes playing the same dirty game. All these dudes playing the same dirty game.
I mean, you might well get paid. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these stupid idiots right here still watching these fights. You might well get paid while doing it. If I'm used to getting $750,000 to 1.5 to fight a bum, if I got somebody that's willing to sign me and pay me $3 to $4 million to fight a bum, I'm going to take that. You know what I mean? So,
why not?
I mean,
might as well get your paper.
Might as well, and and then another thing that I want to say before we get up off here, man, just to all, what I'm saying, I can't help but just to see what everybody's talking about. I'm just a curious dude like that, and it's a shame that a lot of dudes out here, man, people will watch Black Fight Fans channel and automatically assume that everybody in the LDBC is an Errol Spence fan. They would just automatically assume that.
Generalizing.
They would sit up here and watch. What say, CJ?
Generalizing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Just for one person's channel. And if you watch 7-8 channel, the only person that I can say that 7-8 in this era of boxing is a legit, just a hardcore fan of is Wilder. With everybody else, man, 7-8 is pretty much in the middle.
Yep.
Wilder is the only guy that I know without a doubt that 7-8 gives his full time and attention to where he's saying that this is the guy, nobody's going to beat him. That's the only guy, and these dudes, they run around to my, like I seen one dude said that we said Anthony Joshua isn't black.
Who said that shit?
What the? Like, what? That dude straight up saying, "Oh, the LDBC, they're racist. They hating on Anthony Joshua, saying, how? Okay, we're racist, but you're saying that we saying that Anthony Joshua is not black. We're racist, but we hate on black fighters at the same time."
Man, which one is it, bro?
Like, which one is it? This man said we said Anthony Joshua isn't black. Oh my goodness! It just get out here. Like, if you would just take the time to get on YouTube, what's going on, P Money? I see you. If you just take time to get on YouTube and come over here to Southside Boxing 601 channel, you would know that I'm Team Crawford over here. Everybody trying to spin this narrative that the whole LDBC is hating on Crawford and everybody is off spin when clearly me, Town Business, and Sati Wallen that I know of it point blank exactly. We love Terrence Crawford. We back Terrence Crawford all the way, but we don't hate on Errol Spence to big up Terrence Crawford at the same time. We just have our guy that we like and we just pick a side. You know what I mean? We all know it's a 50-50 fight, but we have to, when we were talking about predictions, we have to make a case on why our guy can win. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, well, Errol Spence. No, I can't say that. I gotta give you a thorough prediction of why I believe my fighter is going to win. And I can tell you, and the only thing I can do is tell you how I believe your prediction is wrong. But that don't mean neither one of us is right.
It don't even mean either one of y'all. Hey, it don't even matter. It don't even mean the fight gonna happen to prove who right, who wrong. Not these days.
Exactly, man. Exactly. We're going multiple sarcasm in the building.
And we basically talking about who better, Jordan or LeBron at this point. That's basically what this is, bro. A hypothetical matchup with two prime people that ain't gonna never happen.
Never happen, bro. Might well argue Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. And that's a good comparison because that's what it seems like, man. You have guys in the same era and the same weight class, but these guys are never going to fight. It makes absolutely no sense, man. When they do fight, both guys will be past their prime, so technically you're still having an argument who will win in their prime, even when they do fight, because they'll be past their prime already. These guys gonna be 34, 36 years old when they fight. So we're still arguing about who is the best in their prime. We know, just like I said like this, we know who's the better fighter between Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones Jr. in their prime.
Because we've seen that shit happen.
We've seen it happen. But clearly, once they left their prime, Bernard Hopkins got the advantage, and he beat him. You know what I'm saying? When they were outside their prime, so we can't say that Floyd was better than Pacquiao just at the point of time they fought because they didn't fight when the fight was supposed to happen. Nope. Say what you want to say about Pacquiao on steroids. It don't matter. Him and Floyd did not fight then. They fought later on. You know what I'm saying? I think James Toney would have destroyed Roy Jones Jr. later on in their career. Once they were out their prime. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have beat him because James Toney, he was able to grow into those big weights better than Roy did. You know, he fought Evander Holyfield. He fought Hakeem Rahman and for guys like that.
Well,
and didn't get knocked out.
James Toney was a heavyweight, though. He slows down to middleweight. So, yeah. But at that time, he moved up super middleweight. No, when he went to super middleweight, and when he got super middleweight, he was weight drained. But that was his fault. He chose to fight at that weight. So
right, you know, and he lost. You know what I'm saying? We can't. We can make those arguments for those guys. Because those guys fought in their prime, just like the first Tommy Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard fight. Those guys fought when they were 25, 22 years old, bro. It doesn't matter when they fought years and years later. We know who was the best in their prime. You know what I'm saying? Because they fought then. You know, we can't get these guys to fight now and fight later. They just want to fight later.
Exactly.
Which I just don't understand. I can't agree with it. But, you know, CJ, you got anything you want to get off before we get out of here?
No, I appreciate you for having me on, bro. Anytime you want to come on my platform, appreciate being on yours.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. You know, well, I guess we just watch the fights tonight and just enjoy them for what they are, and you know, just see what happens from here, man. It's been put out there. Errol Spence not ready for Terence Crawford yet. They want to age him out. They want Terence Crawford to be 35 years old before he throw him Errol Spence in there with him. So,
yeah, then he's gonna be beating his chest ready to fight him. He's gonna be beating his chest. Let's go, Crawford. Let's go.
It may be Floyd. It may be Floyd could have told Errol that, listen, you're not ready for this guy yet. You know what I'm saying? Because Floyd said it himself a long time ago that Terence Crawford is the truth. He said that. So maybe Floyd looking at because Floyd looking like this. Floyd probably looks at Terence Crawford as himself. The narrative that everybody is spinning for Errol Spence to beat Terence Crawford is Errol Spence strength, and you know he is a technical boxer too, but people always just point out size and strength. Floyd knows within himself that good boxing skills can beat size and strength any day because he did it. Floyd fought guys that were bigger than him and beat them, so it's not out of the realm for Terence Crawford to do the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's not out of the realm for him to do the same thing. So Floyd probably looking at Crawford like looking at himself saying, well, right now, you need to let this guy slow down a little bit. You need to let him slow down just a little bit. Just a little bit. So
plus we got all these belts. Look, we got all these belts over here. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get some of these, you know, you get these belts so people understand and you get more leverage too. We get all these belts, then what he gonna do?
Right, because he could be telling them and all that without saying what I just said. He could be saying, well, you know, we need to stay over here, like you said, get the belts, you know, and we can make the leverage and we can be the A side because it's all about Floyd. It's probably all about one side robbing the other side, like it always do.
Yep.
You know, but
and we automatically assume it's a PBC always right. No, man, just because Bob Brown be lying and shit, I mean, always right.
But, you know, right now it appears that Bob Arum is the man. Bob Arum said he wants to make it. PBC said they don't want to make it. So we gotta look at it, you know, we gotta look at it like the Eddie Hearn versus Wilder side. Even though Eddie Hearn was not directly come out saying they don't want to fight, but we know who wants to fight, we know who doesn't. We know Ty Rank.
We gotta call a spade a spade.
Gotta call a spade a spade. Ty Rank appears to want to fight, PBC don't. So, you know, But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC, man. Y'all go subscribe to Goodfellas Sports TV, man. Go subscribe over there, man. Great content, man. And CJ gonna tell it like it is. I listen to some CJ videos by Bud. Sometimes I don't like it. But CJ gonna tell the truth, man. But if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, man. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Southside by 601 CJ. Tell them all your links and everything they gonna follow you at.
You can follow me on Goodfellas Sports TV, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm still working on it. And just follow me on YouTube, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate you having me on, family.
Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC, man. This your boy Southside Boxing, Goodfellas Sports TV, and we out.